So good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining me bright and early. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves warmed up. We're going to start with either a march right here like this or a jog if your body's feeling it. Okay? Just starting to warm that body up, get it ready to work. Get those arms pumping, whether it's a jog, whether it's a march. Okay? Just start waking ourselves up. Couple more seconds here. We're going to go into some hip openers next, okay? So we're going to pretend that there's a fence right here. We're going to come to center. We're going to step over it and then back. Then we do the other side. Over and back. Just warming up those hips. You can make this lower if you need to. It's a low fence, or it can be a higher fence. Whatever your hips need today. We're going to do one more each side, okay? So this is my side one. This is my side two. Very good. Come to center. So we're going to do sumo squats. Sumo squats are just wide squats where the toes are turned out. We're going to do them left and right, so one side and then the other. So I bring my feet center. I step out to the side, back to center, out to the side, okay? So toes are turned out a little bit, like a sumo wrestler, or it could also be plie squats like a ballerina, okay? We want to keep our chest raised. You can sink as low or as little as you'd like into that squat, all right? Just one side and then the other. You can even keep yours a little slower than mine if your body's still getting there, okay? Couple more here. Let's do one more each side. All right, bring it to center. We're going to turn to the side so you can see this one. We're going to do a motion where we come up to the toes and roll back to the heels. Up to the toes, roll back to the heels, okay? As we do this, we're going to add just an arm circle. Maybe a little bit of a coordination challenge, balance challenge. Do what you can. So we're warming up the shoulders, warming up the ankles right now. Doing all of this will help us prevent injury, make sure those muscles are ready to go. We're going to switch the arms, taking the other way. Might take a circle or two to kind of get the body coordinated. Couple more. Give me one more circle. All right, bring it back to center. We're going to do a good morning next, okay? For a good morning, we're warming up the back. We're going to bring the hands behind the head. I'm going to turn to the side again. And keep a nice straight back. We're going to hinge forward and then stand it up. Hinge forward with that straight back and back up. Excellent. So just warming up the back of the body. Make sure you're breathing too. That is always important. Three more here. 3, 2, and 1. Stand up. We're going to do ham curls. Nice and wide. Heel comes up towards the glute. I like to take my hands forward and pull back towards my hips. Okay? So in case you recently hopped on, today we are going to be using some dumbbells if you have them at home. If not, you are welcome to get creative with substitutes that you may have at your house. You know, that can be water bottles, gallons of water, soda bottles, whatever. I think I've used bocce ball sets, cinder blocks, backpacks full of books, whatever. So today we are going to be doing a couple of mini circuits. Each little mini circuit will have 3 strength exercises, and then we will have 30 seconds of cardio, okay? I will give options for the cardio, so you can make it very low impact, or you can make it higher impact. Just listen to your body today and do what your body needs to do, all right? Okay, so for our first circuit, we only need one weight, so one dumbbell. What we're going to be doing, let me show you the 3 exercises, and you can decide what weights you want to grab and keep near you. So exercise 1 is going to be a squat combined with an arm movement. We call this an around the world. The arms are going to be making a circle. We start up at the top, we circle around and back up to the top. We'll do 5 one direction, then we'll switch direction and do 5 the other way. So there's a squat involved, as I mentioned. We come, we squat, we want to be halfway down at the bottom and all the way back up to the top by the time we've stood up, okay? So that's exercise 1. Exercise 2 is going to be a wood chop variation. We're going to take it down to our knees. If you have bad knees, you're welcome to do it standing, okay? But we'll come down, we want nice wide knees. With a wood chop, we hold the dumbbell in both hands, bring it up, and we bring it over towards the hip with a rotation. We're standing nice and tall. We're not rounding forward, okay? We'll do the other side. And then the third one is going to be a seated bicycle, where we come down here, we kick the feet out. Modification will be that you tap the heels. I will go over those as we get to them now. So grab a weight or 2 to keep near you for these. All right. And then cardio will come after that. That will be a jump rope variation, and we'll go over that again when we get there, okay? So we're going to start with that around the world. We're going to turn those feet out like a sumo squat like we did in the warm-up. The weight is going to come up overhead. We're going to circle it, bring it to the bottom, and back up to the top. So we'll do 5 this direction, okay? Keep that chest nice and raised. This is 4 and 5. Bring it to the top, circle the other direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. So that's exercise 1. Coming down for that kneeling wood chop, okay? So we're grabbing that weight, got one end in each hand, okay? We're going to take it up to the high diagonal, bring it around with a little twist to the hip, okay, for 10. Then we'll do the other side. Make sure you're breathing. I like to exhale as I bring my hands up. Nice and tall with the back, halfway. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it to center, we'll do that other side, okay? All right, power that weight up and around to the hip. Up and around. Excellent. Breathe for me. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. So then we're coming down and we're doing that bicycle, the seated bicycle crunch. Okay? Weight is just going to be held in those hands. Same way we held it for the wood chop. Okay? Right here like this. So level 1 is you're leaning back, getting those feet out here like this. And then modification is instead the heels stay on the floor. They tap. Okay, giving you a little bit extra stability, using a tiny bit less core, okay? All right, bring it up, lean back, abs are engaged, kick those feet out, and alternate them. The weight is just right here, held out above the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. You made it through the first round, other than the cardio. So we're coming up. Our cardio is imaginary jump roping. You're also welcome to go grab a jump rope if you have a jump rope at home. Imaginary jump roping is pretty safe though. You're less likely to trip. So we're gonna grab that rope in our hands, and this is our level 1. You're just tapping a heel right here. Just don't trip on your mat. I said it was less dangerous, but then I went and proved myself wrong. Level 2 is you can come up to, well, this is our highest level where it's both feet, and in between is a bounce with heels, okay? So kind of choose what feels good to you. We are going for 30 seconds. Okay, so we'll speed by pretty quick. All right, in 3, 2, and 1. Grab that rope, decide where you're at, whether it's heels with a hop, heels no hop, or double heels, okay? Excellent. If you want to get fancy, throw some tricks in there, please do so. You're the world champion of jump roping right there at your own house. Maybe 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, nice. So that's our first circuit. We're going to go through that one 2 more times, okay? Starting with the around the world. That's the arm circle with the sumo squat, okay? I'm going to grab my weight. We're going to turn our feet out. I'm going to bring that weight up overhead. Squat and circle. Excellent. 5 one direction, and 5 the other. Switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Coming down to the knees for that kneeling wood chop. Again, if you cannot kneel, you can do this one standing. Diagonal, rotate to hip. Diagonal, and rotate. Breathe. Keep that chest raised. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, almost there. 1. Excellent. Come to center. Shake those shoulders out just a tiny bit. Let's take it to this diagonal. High. Rotate it around. Remember to stand nice and tall. Okay? Nice strong back. Engage the core. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Then we're going to come and do our seated bicycle. Okay? So, just a quick cue. We're going to sit tall, lean back and engage the abs. Then you're either going to kick those feet out or tap them on the floor. Weight is right here. Elbows are bent. It's just held right in front of the chest. All right, sit tall, lean back. Here we go. Kick it out. Breathe. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Then we're back to the top with 30 seconds of cardio. We're grabbing our imaginary jump ropes. I'm going to jump rope backwards this time. Just work the arms slightly different, okay? Choose your level, and we'll get ourselves going in 3, 2, and 1. Taking it backwards. You can do that heel with a hop, or double heels with a hop, okay? Choose what works for your body today. Everybody's body is different, and sometimes we have good and bad days. All right, 5 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, 1 more time through that circuit, then we get a little bit of a break, okay? So starting with those toes out around the world with the weight. Let me grab my weight. Toes out, arms up, chest raised, circle it. Keep that chest up even as the weight comes down. That's 5. Take it the other direction. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Last time you do that one today. Come to the knees for that kneeling wood chop, okay? We're going to take a high diagonal, rotate to hip. Here we go. Diagonal and hip. Up and around. Spine is tall, okay? And has that slight rotation. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to center. We'll do that other side. Last time, guys. You've got this. Here we go. High and around. Up and rotate. Breathe. Halfway. Finish this. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. We're coming down to the mat for those seated bicycles, okay? So sit tall, lean back. Let's kick those feet out. Here we go. Last time. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Not too bad. All right. Let me come up for that final set of cardio with the jump rope, okay? I'm going to call halfway time. I'm going to go forwards for half of it, and then backwards for the other half, okay? So that's just 15 seconds of each. 30 seconds total. We're going to go in 3, 2, and 1. Pick up that rope. You can double hop it, alternate hop it, whatever your body needs today, okay? We're going to switch the direction in 3, 2, 1. Take it the other way. Breathe. That break is coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, grab a sip of water, okay? Shake out anything that needs to be shaken out. I'm gonna get my sip right here. I'm gonna sneak a quick peek at our list here. So happy to have all of you here this morning. And then I'm going to talk about circuit 2, okay? So for circuit 2, we will be using 2 weights, unlike the last circuit where we did just 1. So exercise 1, I'll demonstrate without weights. You can decide what you want, you can grab them. We're going to be doing a held lunge or an isometric lunge. So we'll come into it, we're going to bring the arms up, we're going to alternate an overhead press. So one arm and then the other. So we'll do 5 on one leg, we'll stand it up, and then we'll do 5 each arm on the other leg, okay? Exercise 1. Exercise 2 will require no weights. It's going to be a squat variation. You're going to have the option of doing a squat jump. I'm also going to give you an option to not do one, okay? So we're going to come down into a squat, and this is the jump variation, where you're going forward and back, okay? If you'd like to not jump, what you're going to do is you're going to squat down, step forward, step back, okay? And just try to stay low as you go forward and back. So that's exercise 2. Exercise 3, we are going to be doing a row variation. So with a row, we hinge forward, we have a weight in both hands, or bring the elbows up. But we're going to do a reverse grip row. So I'm going to turn, so my palms are facing up, and I'm going to row right here with the elbows pulling up and back, okay? Those are our 3 strength exercises. Then we have our 30 seconds of cardio. That's going to be jumping jacks. I'll give you our options for that when we get there, okay? So choose your weights. You need one for a set for overhead presses and a set for the rows, okay? So we will start with that isometric lunge with the alternating overhead press. Grab your weights, split those feet, come into that lunge, find your balance, okay? Arms come up to shoulder height. One hand comes up and then the other. We do 5 like this, and then we switch the feet. 2 more, 2, and 1 more, 1. Then we're gonna switch the feet, stand it up, switch those feet, find the balance, up to shoulder height. One arm up, and then the other. Breathe. Whew. We've got it. One more set. Excellent. Stand it up. Weights go to the side. We're going to do that forward and back squat. That's either jumping it forward and back or stepping it forward and back. Okay? So feet hip width apart. Sink down and either jump or step it. Okay? Forward and back. You're always jumping or stepping from low. Halfway. I've got 3 more. I've got 1 more. All right. Give me a little time in case you're stepping yours and you're still going. The next one is going to be that reverse grip row. Okay? So palms are going to be facing forward. Grab your weights. We're going to stand tall, roll the shoulders back. Hands come in front of the thighs, hinge forward. We're going to row up towards the belly button. Between the belly button and the chest. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Set those weights to the side. We are 2 and 30 seconds of cardio. I mentioned it was jacks. So you can do regular jumping jacks where feet are coming out and back in, arms are going up and overhead right here, like that. Or you are welcome to do split jacks where you step it out right here. You can add as much or as little bounce to that movement as you'd like, okay? 30 seconds on the clock, starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Taking those feet out and in. Whether that's 1 at a time or 2 at a time. We're breathing. We're making it through. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. All right. So that's circuit 2. We have to do it 2 more times. Starting with that isometric or that held lunge with the alternating overhead press. Grab your weights for that one. If you need to switch to different weights, feel free to do so. Split those feet. Come into that lunge as low as you'd like to go. Arms up to shoulder height. Raise one hand and then the other. Excellent. We'll do 5 here. This is 4. This is 5. Excellent. Stand it up, switch the feet. Come into that lunge, find the balance. Arms back up. Here we go. Breathe. Two more each arm. 1 more each arm. Nice. Okay. Weights go to the side. For this next one, it's that squat, forward and back, either stepping it or jumping it. Come low. Here we go. Go forward. Take it back. Go forward. Take it back. Noel is off camera, but what he is doing is he's jumping forward and then stepping it back. That is another option. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Double row with the reverse grip. This is our third exercise here. Grab your weights. We're going to stand tall. Roll those shoulders back. Hands come to the thighs. Palms forward. Inch forward, nice strong back. Up and down. Up and down. We're breathing. Halfway. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Weights go to the side. 30 seconds of jumping jacks, double feet, or splitting the feet. Okay? In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Feet out and in. You choose a pace that works for you. Okay? And keep it nice and steady. You can speed it up. Like I said, just do what your body needs today. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Final time through this one. Okay? Starting with that held or that isometric lunge, alternating overhead. So split those feet. Sink as far into that lunge as you would like. Once you've got the balance, weights come up. We alternate one arm and then the other. Standing tall. 2 more. 1 more. We're going to stand up, switch the feet. Split those feet. Sink in that lunge as much as you'd like. Arms up. Here we go. Final time. 2 more each arm. 1 more each arm. Whew, lost my balance there. Finish it off. All right. I barely made it through. Okay. Forward squat, backward squat is our next one, okay? So come low, forward and back for 10. Here we go. You can jump it, you can step it, you can do a combination of it. Just keep that chest raised, knees are soft. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That one will definitely be a little bit of cardio if you were jumping. Double row, okay? Reverse grip. Stand tall, roll the shoulders back, bring those weights to the front of the thighs, palms forward, inch forward, nice strong back, roll it up. Breathe. Halfway. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Last 30 seconds of our jumping jacks is next. And then we move on to a new circuit. Okay? We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Feet out and in. Whether that's both of them at the same time or you're stepping it out. Just know this is the last time on those jacks. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drink time. Grab a sip of water. there's anything that needs to be stretched or shaken out, now's a great time to do it. All right, I'm going to start talking about this next circuit. You keep breathing, just keep moving those feet. March in place, step touch, whatever you got to do. Okay? So, for this third circuit, we're going to do a side lunge or lateral lunge. I'm kind of sinking into my hip. So I sit right there, and then I come back to center. We're going to come to the toes, raise the hands. Other side, come to the toes, raise the hands. So an option if you want to take it up a notch in the center is instead of keeping it on those toes like we did in the warm-up, you give a little jump, okay? If you're not feeling like jumping, totally fine. So this is what it looks like if you jump. Side lunge, and up. Side lunge, and up. And you're deciding how low into that lateral lunge you're going. You know, if you want to go super low, come right there. Super low, and right there, you can. If you want to keep it higher, great. Kind of listen to your legs, see what they want to do. Next one. This is going to require some weights for a bicep curl. It is a compound move though. Compound move means we're doing two things, and it usually means both upper and lower body. So we're going to be doing a bicep curl with a squat, okay? So I will grab some dumbbells and demonstrate this. So I will come down, and I'm going to curl as I come up, come down, curl as I come up, okay? If you want to add a ever so slight balance component, what we're going to do is we're going to add a knee at the top. So I come down, curl and lift a knee, come down, curl and lift a knee. Keep that chest raised for this whole motion. We don't want to be leaning forward and back, okay? We want to keep it as upright as possible. So that's exercise 2. The third exercise is going to be a tricep kickback. I am going to grab a lighter weight for my kickback. Biceps tend to be a little stronger than triceps. So with that, we're going to hinge forward. Elbows are going to be high. We're going to straight behind and bend back up towards the shoulders. Straight behind, bend back up towards shoulders, okay? Then we'll have our 30 seconds of cardio. That is going to be knees. We'll talk more about the knees when we get there, okay? So I'm going to grab my lighter weights for my triceps, and then we'll get this party started. So, starting with that side lunge, toes in the center, okay? Or jump, okay? I'll start with toes, and then I'll add a jump for anybody that wants it. So lateral lunge, thinking that hip, toes in the center. Lateral lunge, toes in the center. If you want, add that little hop, okay? Excellent. Chests are raised. Pace this at your own pace. Halfway. Three more. Two. One more. Excellent. Squat with that curl, optional knee lift. Okay? Stand tall, feet hip width apart. We're going to squat, curl with the knee. Back, down, curl with the knee. We'll count the curls, okay? Don't worry. We have 4 more curls. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finishing the strength portion with the tricep kickback. Grabbing the weights for that. You're gonna stand tall. Hinge forward with that nice straight back. Elbows come high. We straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Excellent. Breathe for me. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, now we're to 30 seconds of cardio. Finishing off with those knees. So knees can look a couple of different ways. These can be a pull down right here like this, and you can add as much or as little vigor to that as you would like. So it can be just like this, stepping it, you can have a little hop in between. And the third option, if you really would like it, is that you're running those knees, okay? I'm gonna be lazy on this last one, and I'm gonna do a pull down with a hop, okay? But if you wanna run those knees, please go ahead. You guys at home, okay? Alrighty. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Knees. Keep that chest raised. Do breathe for me. We're almost there. 10, less than 10 seconds. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Okay? So we will do that last, we'll do the circuit 2 more times, okay? We're just jumping in a window. We're working so hard this morning. It's getting a little hot. Okay, so starting with that side lunge, toes in the center. You can do a hop if you'd like, okay? So side lunge, toes in reach. Side lunge, toes in reach, okay? Adding as much or as little vigor to that center part as you'd like. We are halfway there. Four more. 2. 1 more set. Nice. Squat with the curl, optional knee lift, okay? You don't have to do the knee lift, but if you want to add it in, feel free to. Feet hip width apart, stand tall. Sink into the squat, curl as you come up. Okay, sink into the squat, curl as you come up. Nice. We're halfway. All right. Finish that off. And then you just set those weights to the side. Pick up your lighter ones for the tricep kickbacks. Standing tall, hinge forward, elbows come up. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Very good. You've got this. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. 30 seconds of cardio. Doing that one final time through this little circuit. Okay? So that's our knees, okay? Pull downs, running it, whatever you're feeling. In 3, 2, and 1. Right here. Almost making me feel lazy. This is the problem of having somebody in your own house. You're welcome to do those pull downs as well. You do not have to run these knees. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 10. All right. One more time through. Then we get a break. And let me check time. It'll be one more time through, and then we get to be done. Yay! So we'll be starting with those lateral lunges, toes, and reach. Okay? Here we go. Lateral lunge, toes. Lateral lunge, toes. Chests are raised. Final time if you want to add that little hop. You're welcome to. Four more. 3 more. 2 more. One final one, each side. Excellent. Good job. Squat with the curl. Okay? Optional knee lift. Stand tall. Weights start out like suitcases. We curl, not curl, we squat and curl. There we go. Optional knee. Remember, the knee is optional. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Four more. Two more. And one more. Excellent. Tricep kickbacks are what we finish this off with. So we will stand tall, hinge at the hips, okay? Elbows come up, and straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Use that core. Keep you stable. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Okay? Then we will finish with that 30 seconds cardio. I'm just going to go ahead, move my weights out of my way. Knees. Okay? In 3, 2, and 1. So you can go pull down right here. You're also welcome to run these right here like this. Okay? Whatever your body needs to feel today to feel alive. Hopefully you're feeling alive. I'm feeling alive. Maybe slow, but alive. 3, 2, and done. All right. Grab that final sip of water. Since we finished on a high note, as in high impact, high energy, we're going to do a little standing cool down right here with a wide step tap, arms swinging side to side. Just slowly bringing that heart rate back down, okay? We don't want to get into that stretch until we've kind of calmed the body down a little bit, taking the heart rate down, get the blood flowing back to its normal pattern. We can do a double step touch with the feet, okay? So it looks like this, to one side, to the other. We're going to circle the arms and circle the arms, okay? This is not too fast. We are cooling it down, okay? Nice and steady. do one more down and back, and bring it back. Bring it to center, shake that out. Okay. Bring those feet wide. We're gonna pretend like we're swimming. We're gonna do the front stroke, one arm, and then the other. Obviously, this is maybe a little different than you would swim. That's okay. Don't worry about turning your head to breathe. There's plenty of oxygen here. Do one more each arm. Now take it back, okay? Rolling it back, like you're doing the backstroke. Need two more. One more each side. All right, we're gonna bring our feet wide, and we're gonna do a cross the body one. So the arm comes across the body like this, then across the body like this. We're gonna add a little rotation with the hip. Should feel pretty natural as you pivot and bring that arm across the body. Just do what feels natural, okay? We need two more each side. And one more each side. All right, excellent. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see this. I'm going to take a step back, press that heel towards the floor, slightly bend that front knee, tuck my tailbone, and lean ever so slightly forward. While we're here, I'm going to bring an arm across, and I'm going to circle the wrist. So right now, we are stretching our calf muscle and our back foot. We are stretching our hip flexor ever so slightly right here in the front hip. And of course, we are stretching our shoulder with the arm and loosening the wrist. Circle the other way. Okay, so we're going to keep the feet where they're at. We're going to release the arm. Elbow is going to come up. We're going to grab the elbow and gently pull, stretching out that tricep. We're going to release. We're going to stand up. So we're going to take that other foot back. So big step. Press that heel towards the floor. Tuck that tailbone. Lean ever so slightly forward into this leg. Bring that other arm across once you have your balance. Circle that wrist. Circle the other way. Hold the legs, but release the arm. Elbow comes up. Grab that elbow and gently stretch out that tricep. All right, release the arms and stand up. We're going to take one heel out. I'm going to hinge at my hips, hands come to my thighs, and just lean forward with a nice straight back, okay? If you have the flexibility, you're welcome to grab for that toe and pull it on up. If not, you're welcome to stay right here, hands on thighs, okay? You're going to be feeling this in a glute. You're going to be feeling this along the hamstring of this back leg, okay? And if you're able to reach the toe, you'll also feel it in the back of the calf. Hold here for just a few more seconds. All right, let's stand up, switch to the other side. And bring that heel forward, hinge at the hip, hands on the thighs, lean forward. You can stay right here, or you're welcome to grab for that toe. Hold here for a few more seconds. And we're going to stand up. We're going to take our feet nice and wide. Walk them on out. We're going to bend one knee, and we're going to bring an elbow towards that knee. This hand is going to come up overhead and reach up and out, okay? I've got my toes not quite perpendicular. They're slightly offset of that. Just find a comfortable way to place them. Then we're going to take this arm up and overhead, reaching for the ceiling. If you want, you're welcome to straighten this front knee and bring this hand, to thigh, all the way down to ankle, wherever it feels good. Reaching up, opening up that chest, feeling a stretch through the back of the leg here. And the hip is kind of poking out. Breathe for me. All right, we're going to stand it up. We're going to go to that other side. So I'm going to turn my toes ever so slightly. This toe is pointing towards the wall. This back toe is not quite perpendicular. Bend this front knee. Elbow forearm comes down. Reach up and overhead. Stretching and lengthening. Now take this top arm, reach it up. And if you'd like, you can straighten this front leg, taking the hand from your thigh all the way down towards the ankle, wherever it feels good. Now go ahead and stand it up. We're going to come have a seat on the floor, okay? We're going to be taking both of our legs out in front of us, sitting tall, bending one knee, crossing it over, hugging into our chest. And if you'd like, we're going to add a spinal twist by taking this hand behind, sitting tall, and looking over the shoulder. It also deepens the stretch on the glute, okay? Come back to center. We will switch to the other side, hugging that knee in, sitting tall. Arm comes behind and look over the shoulder. And back to center. Okay. We're going to find a seated position. Take one hand to the floor, reach up and over, feeling that stretch to the side of the body. Sit back up. Bring this hand to the floor, reach up and over. Sit up and come back to center. We're taking our hands to our thighs, and we're going to do a seated cat-cow. I'm going to turn to the side. So I'm going to round forward and then raise my chest up. Round forward and raise the chest, feeling that stretch through the back. You can slow this down and really sink into this at either end. Give me 2 more. And 1 more. Excellent. We're going to bring our hands in front of us, interlace those fingers, push them away. We're going to bring them all the way up overhead. Sitting tall, reaching from our hip bones all the way up to those fingers. We're going to take it ever so slightly to the side. And ever so slightly to the other side. And bring it back up to the center. Reach, reach, reach. Then release the fingers. Roll the wrists as they come down. Roll them the other way. Shake it out. We're going to end with a little breathing sequence that also kind of helps open up the chest. So we're going to bring the hands, palms together, pressing them together and down ever so slightly. So you're feeling a stretch right here through the wrist. We also call this prayer position or heart center position. Okay? We're going to tense with our breathing. You've probably done this before with me. Okay? We're going to inhale our hands up. We're going to exhale and pull the elbows down now. Inhale up. Exhale back to center. Inhale up. Exhale down now. It's called cactus. Inhale up. Exhale back to center. 1 more time. Inhale up. Exhale down now. Inhale up. And to center. All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining me here on this Monday. I appreciate having you as always.